Hello. I'm gonna take like the first few seconds to use the bathroom. Be right back. Let me like throw up a screen. Wait. Oh, let me play some music too. Changing the audio. I was listening to a video just before this. Hold on. Hang on. Almost got everything set up. I actually got most things set up. It was just like the last little bit, and I knew how to pee. But let me double check to make sure I have nothing in my queue. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Just a second. Pop my ears in. Oh shoot! Please. Okay. Oh, and I plugged out my earphone. Is there no music playing? Hold on. Or is it just really quiet? Oh, it was like right between songs. That's what happened. Okay, let me put the camera back on. Blah. Just one of those facial things you do to get warmed up. Just blah. Get everything out of your system. Let me take off my shoes real quick. This is nice. I like the distorted humming in the back. Okay. Put my phone away. No more distractions. I should have. Oh my goodness, I have so much. I really need to clean up my room. It's like I'm getting a lot of like small stuff done, and then I forget about like just the most bare base of like necessities. Light. All right. Wait. Why is my? I don't know why that wasn't up. Oh, it's probably because I switched the cameras and that screwed something up. Hello. Welcome back. I'm about to continue the stream. About to get started working on the piece again. Just kind of getting like warmed up. Whew. So yeah, everything's set up. Camera set up. Microphone set up. Earphones, music, everything should be good. Oh, let me double check the music. Yeah, everything looks good. All right. So yeah, last I left off, I finally finished doing a lot of the rendering for the hair, the lighting, got the background color put up. So now we are ready to actually get started on colors. So the scary part is, how exactly am I going to do that? I mean, probably gradient maps, but we'll see. Let me turn off the little blur. And where's the cell phone lighting? Oh, there it is. It's all collapsed. There we go. I am doing pretty decent. Just finished reading a book at a coffee shop. All that came together really well. I decided I wanted to wake up early, and I successfully did so, which is good because usually, like, I sleep through all my alarms, and it sucks. But all right, so let's do this like this. I'm gonna make a copy of the entire group. I'm gonna turn it off. We're gonna merge it all into one big flat. So now this is all like one layer. Okay. So far so good. Let's just quickly slap something on, just to get a feel for things. Radiant map. Yeah. Let's just play around with something. That's not gonna work. Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Does this show up on the camera? Sort of. You can see like what I'm selecting. You can't see like all the options that I have, which is good. They're my secret options. You don't get to see them. I definitely didn't download them from somewhere. Now this one right here is probably gonna be the one I go with. Hold on, it's not showing up. There it goes. Oh, okay. Maybe something a little different than that, but pretty similar, where it's gonna be mostly just reds. I'm gonna see if I can go for that kind of color palette. Just like a really strong, almost monochrome palette. That's interesting. Let's try this one and then see if we can make it a little more red. Too bright. Here we go. I think that's a good, like, shadow color. Congratulations on the cookie. Sounds like it would have been a good experience. Just throwing it out there. I've got like a little snack for me too here, but I'm gonna wait a minute. I want to just focus on getting this filled out. Maybe this white needs to be something else. Maybe like a paint. A little bit brighter, a little bit less saturated. Thank you. I'm really happy with how he's turning out. I think it's the trench coat that's just cool. Something about a suit, you know, just the trench coat suit look. Yeah. Oh, well, that's gonna make him brighter, isn't it? It's weird because it takes like a minute for it to update, so I can't really do too many experiments. Yeah, I'm gonna create a filter mask. So this is kind of the vibes we're gonna go for. But I think maybe just some differences in like his jacket and everything. Because his hair is gonna be dark, his jacket's gonna be dark, tie is gonna be dark. It is getting really warm in my room. Let me turn on the fan. There we go. Nice. Maybe if we put this underneath, go down. What if we make this like a multiply? I don't know why I thought anything different would happen. Stop. No, please. Oh, I know. Yeah. No, let's do this. I'm gonna copy the base layer so we get like a just like a single color. I think it's gonna be here. Yeah, that's gonna be the base coat. Make this a multiply. He does not have a name, but we can come up with one. Sherlock, no, stop. Ooh, did not like that. Let's alpha lock it and then do the same thing. Why is it filling out like that? Select, apply, from opaque, replace. Oh, this way. Select, deselect. Oh, that worked perfectly. Why didn't it? Okay. So this is gonna be like the base layer. Nope, that's not what I want. What are we doing? This is the one. Okay. How about overlay? Oh, there we go. Overlay works perfectly. Okay. So here. So we're gonna. No, let's turn it off for now. First, let's get his jacket worked out. So if 50% is the mid-tone. Why is the dog in here? Sorry, my dog likes to jump in and then jump right out. We're gonna go. Let's make the easy one first. Let's get the jacket like flatted out. I can even go for a bigger brush. Let's go just straight like this. Hang on. Let's keep things a little bit more refined. Trim out the hand. Does that do anything to the overlay? Okay, yeah. So it kind of like tampers down the overlay. It's interesting. So I'm thinking of making the tie just like slightly darker so it stands out a little bit, even when it goes over the jacket, like right here, so you can still tell where the tie's going. It doesn't just like blend in. I might even make it like the darkest thing in the picture, just because like I think that'll like really make it stand out overall. Like maybe that's not how it would work in real life if it was under real lighting, but it's more of like a stylistic thing where I just think it'll look nice. Just like a really bold silhouette of a tie. Oop, wrong button. Stop. But yeah. Today I did not get anything posted on my Instagram. I thought about having something ready, but I ended up playing video games way too much. And then ended up getting like no work done. But that's fine. I had a pretty big post last week. And I ended up posting a time lapse to my reels, but I didn't put any like what's the word? Tags or anything to like help boost it in the algorithm. So it didn't really get any play. Which is fine. I also didn't put it in my feed, so it doesn't really go to my the people who follow me. I don't think it does, but I'm not too sure about that. I just didn't want it like two duplicates of the same thing, where one's a reel and then one's a post. But it's fine. It's fine. It's all right. It took a lot of work to make the reel, but it's also still in general just like a piece that I was more just experimenting with. I'm gonna trim this a little bit. I don't need to. I think I'm gonna do another layer for the skin that goes above, but we'll just, it's not necessary, so we'll just trim it out. I'm gonna just cut this out because that should not be there. And also slim this down.
Yeah.
Oop. Oh, come on, please. I think next I'm gonna get like a display tablet so I can still do like digital streams with like a pen display, because I think that now that I have my iPad and I've started doing art in that, I have noticed like a big jump in like how much better it feels.
Yeah.
It's one of those situations where I think you can get a lot of great work done with the pen tablet just fine if you want to do digital art. But I think if you really want to take out like all the blocks, it helps. I think just like having a pen display where you can actually see what you're working on as you're drawing it, it's gonna like make the connection just like right there. You don't have to like work out like the delay or having to stare up while you're working on your tablet. It's just all real easy. That's how I personally feel anyways. I think I could like continue to just practice and work on it to make it easier, but you know, there's also just like why just like not make things easier. Okay, so that's the jacket. We're gonna go right above that. Bit. I'm actually gonna put this under. We're gonna do this. Yeah, let's do the undershirt. So this goes above.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be if the base layer is like 50%, which is like neutral, Then I think we're gonna go something way brighter. Probably brighter than the skin too. So we're gonna go like 90%. Let's see how 90% looks. It almost looks like bright white, even though it's like technically not. How about 80%? 80% feels good. I think 80% is right where we need to be. Where it's like you can almost tell that it's not pure white, but because it's like right next to 50% and I do not advise the gun, but it is very pretty. It is a Scar L with a little bipod and a grip and little suppressor and a little scope. I think it's one of those flex scopes where it's like you can take it from like a holographic to like a 4x sight. That's the idea anyways. I don't really know too much about guns. It's more just me spamming words that I googled. This is all on the wrong layer, so I'm gonna scream if you just give me a moment. Yeah, that sucks. There we go. Now we're on the right layer. I'm really resisting the temptation to just do the tie right now, but I'm gonna take my time. I think I'm gonna do it next so I don't have like it digging into the back of my skull, just begging for me to hurry up and get it done. As far as my next post on Instagram, I do already have like all the things set up for my like next 3 posts. It's just I need to sit down and actually do them. Basically what I have done are just like 3 sketches that are pretty simple. They're just like figure sketches. But I want to try, I think I just prefer doing the background in digitally. That way I can like play around with the background a little bit more than I would be able to do as they were like traditional pieces. This is supposed to be an eraser. So like sometimes with like my traditional stuff, I can paint in the background just fine. But whenever I want a little bit more flexibility with the background, I'll just do all the coloring digitally, which is fine. And you still get like the traditional pencil work and everything. And then, you know, like if I don't like something, I can just edit it right then and there. That's fine. I think I think people can get a little bit too obsessed with like planning things out, and I try not to. Like I do have an app where I can like play and actually like have a schedule for posting things whenever I'm not even at my phone. But Instagram, I know it like favors people who are like very consistent on uploading every single day. But it's like too much for like a human being to keep up with and like have like a regular life. So like I don't really put too much into it. And I think also like some users get like annoyed. Oh yeah. I thought about having like a public account, but I don't really want to use Instagram that much. But you know, I'm also kind of stuck with it because it's like the only app that I can use to actually get my work out there. Facebook's an option, but I definitely don't want to touch Facebook. Twitter used to be the place for it, but Twitter is kind of the worst. Even before, you know, everything happened with it, I always thought Twitter was just a cesspool. And back when I was like on Facebook, back when I was on Facebook, I used to make posts that like were very rude. You know, like some of those, I think Twitter and those kind of apps really make it so you want to make like harsh takes. That way, like you get reactions out of people. And when I was like 14, I figured out very quickly that that's what I was doing. And like the first time I got like any kind of like lashback from people who were like angry at me and telling me to, you know, shut up and, you know, die and that kind of stuff. Like I was like, oh, this is not an app I want to be on. This is not good for me. Like I don't know why people are angry at me, and I don't want to do this anymore. it's very, cause like I did say something stupid, and like it was like entirely just based around like I wanted like reactions, and then I got a reaction that I didn't like, and I was like, oh, this is not healthy for me. Like, I can tell this is not going to be good for me down the line. Because, like, especially whenever you're 14 and you're, like, trying to be, like, an edgy little teenager. Like, it's not a good mix. Like, I was mocking, like, people's deaths online. Or, sorry, not many. It was mainly just, like, one person. And, like, I was just like, who is this person? LMAO. And that's not good. That's not nice. I got about what you expected from something like that. And I was like, oh, delete that post immediately. And I was like, why did I even make that post? Like, I very quickly jumped into, like, how did this happen? Yeah. Something about just being able to say anything makes you want to do whatever you can to, like, get a reaction. So yeah, after that, I was like, maybe I should just stop using this thing. Then I got locked out of my account, and I couldn't get it back into it because Facebook's security measures are kind of hilariously insane. Like, it wouldn't let me in unless I got, like, 6 people from my friends list to agree that I was the person I said I was. Like, and you have to, like, send them your ID as well, which is just, I don't want Facebook with my ID, but I gave it to them anyways because I wanted to eventually get back into the account. And then it took like 8 months for them to actually get back to me and finally give me access to my account. That's real edgy stuff. You better calm down with all that edge. You're gonna get somebody hurt. But yeah, so after that, like, I completely disconnected from Facebook and, like, all social media. And that was, like, before Twitter, like, really started to get huge. It was, like, 2013, 2012 when I finally stopped using it. It wasn't until, like, 2 years ago I decided to finally make an Instagram to, like, actually start getting some of my art out there. Because, you know, like, everybody that, like... Yeah, Facebook is really obnoxious for, like, finding people. Because, like, I have this thing, I think a lot of introverts have it, where, like, if I see people I recognize, I kind of, like, lock down and don't want to talk to them. Because it's, like, something triggers in my brain where it's, like, I don't want people to recognize me. Yeah, it's really annoying how, like, the algorithm just, like, connects you to people that you definitely don't remember doing anything to provoke Facebook or Instagram. Like, I'm getting recommendations from people I used to, like, talk to in high school, even though I never friended them on Facebook, even though I never friended them on Instagram or looked them up. Like, I guess something in the algorithm's like, oh, let's just pull up every single ghost from your past. And I'm like, no, let's not do that. Let's not meet people. I don't want to know what they look like anymore. I'm out of high school. I'm done with them. Oh, hold on. I forgot to make this. There we go. Some of them have passed away. Some of them are doing really great. And that's kind of annoying because I didn't really like them that much. But, you know, some people are just born into better lives. You can't really help it. Old teacher's girlfriend. That's very weird. I don't think I've seen any old teachers. I see them around town because they still, like, teach. And I'm still in the town that I grew up in. But as far as, like, online, I don't ever see them. I think I live in a town where it's basically just Facebook, and that's kind of it. Like, most people my age, even though, like, technically most people my age are Gen Z, still are, like, Facebook only people. It's kind of weird. Like, all the shops I go to, they only have, like, Facebook pages. A few of them have, like, Instagram pages, but they're, like, very sparse. And then, like, the people I know are, like, very, like, inactive on Instagram. They have an Instagram, and that's about it. But it's, like, all on Facebook where they actually, like, connect to people and meet people. You said you were 16? You're still you should be a Gen Z. You're, like, more firmly Gen Z than I am. Because, like, I'm, like, late Gen Z. where like I kind of just barely made the line and avoided being millennial. But 16, I think, is like right in there, which I mean is awesome. I like being Gen Z. We're really cool lads. How's this looking? Oh, there we go. I just wanted to bully. It's like the meme of the guy laughing and pointing, but it's the guy that they're laughing and pointing at is also themselves. Let's see. What are we doing next? We're gonna do hair. I don't need it as dark as the tie. Let's go like 25%, maybe 15%. All right, and we're just gonna alpha lock. I'm gonna have to trim it down. Fill it in a little bit here. Cut out the ear in a good way. Don't cut off his ear. There's probably a point to that conversation about Facebook, but I already forgot it. Oh, it stems from Instagram. I was saying that some people get too obsessed with like trying to keep a constant output, and I think it's better to just focus on, you know, living your own life, just making sure you know, trying to keep up with it when you can. But if you can't make a post every single day, that should be fine too. It's just that Instagram doesn't push you unless you're very active, and trying to keep up with that is just, you know, crazy. It's too much. You say focus on substances. I say focus on concerts. I don't know. London actually is a pretty decent place to get concerts, which makes me jealous. Because the place that I live, like the main town that people usually like to go for concerts is like Charlotte, which is like a 3-hour drive for me, and that's too much. See what I mean? Because you have to go to London. If you're going to England, you're going to London. You might go to like somewhere else like nearby, but I mean, if it's in England, it's probably not gonna be a long drive, or train or bus, whatever you want to do. Trolley. So like every big artist eventually has to make like a UK trip, and if they go to the UK, it's probably gonna be in London. So it's not gonna be too far. And then, but for like concerts in the US, like they can straight up like skip your state. It's kind of crazy, because like the markets are different. So like you just have to like get near the state. So sometimes the closest they'll get is Virginia, which is like 4 to 5 hour drive from where I live, or Tennessee, or Kentucky. How does this hair chunk go? I think maybe here. I think this is supposed to be like a gap in the hair. And then here. Like it's just a thin strand. I think like that. And then fill in like that. A little bit here. And then fill in these right here. It's not too bad though. I found out that there's a pretty great spot for concerts and like maybe also like the 30 minutes to an hour from where I live. While it's usually Charlotte, Durham is also a good area for concerts, which is not too bad. I can make that drive in like an hour or two. And pretty decently like sized artists will go there. Like artists that I've known since I was like in high school will go there. Charlotte is just like the main place. Raleigh is another a really insanely popular one, and that one's probably the easiest because Raleigh's like 30 minute to 40-minute drive. Living close to the capital is pretty great. I'm in what is called an exurb, which is a very nerdy specific term that basically means you're a town that's like really close to other popular towns. So because of that, you end up getting really popular too, because it's a little cheaper to live there, and it's also not a tremendous drive. So because I'm in the place I live is like 30 minutes from Raleigh, 40 minutes from Fayetteville, which is like a big military town. Fort Bragg is like 20 minutes, which is the military town, but Fayetteville's also like catches that a lot too. So I live in a place that's in between places pretty decently. Still, it would be nicer to live in the big city, the bigger cities. But that's just personal preference. We get a weird mix of everything feels a little city-like and then a little rundown, middle of nowhere suburbs where nothing really exciting happens. It's not too bad. It's getting better. Like I think every year, like there'll be like a new shop that like actually makes me feel like I'm in a place where things are happening. Like they'll have like parades, they'll have like shows. Like I remember, like a year ago, I found out that there was a game shop, like like board games, D&D. I go there like every week now. And I remember thinking, like, when I was in middle school, like, oh, there's no way this town would ever have something like that. There's nowhere near enough nerds. But, I was wrong. So, yeah, just slowly things are filling out, which also means prices are going up. But, that's just side effect. That happens. What is going on? No, I'm using the wrong brush. I'm gonna cry. Why is it so hard to keep track of your brushes? Okay, just like that. Just gotta cut that. Cut this. And then fill this in. I don't know why there's a little pocket here. I'm gonna cry because I keep doing the wrong thing. There we go. Alright, back to the skin. And just blah, 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 just all over the place. Blah, 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 blah. It's like a nice neutral tone. It's a little bit brighter than 50%. Where is it? 60%? Okay, so it's a slightly brighter tone. Oh yeah, the hands. Okay. Here we go. Now he's looking a little bit more filled out. Let's try putting the overlay just to test. Bah! Here we go. Again, I'm not gonna keep this overlay because I think we're gonna have to like experiment a little bit more from there, but just to see how it's going. Oh, hold on, let me get a stretch. Basically, from the selections, I'm going to be able to put gradient maps on them. Oh, Jesus, please. Sorry for the crinkling. All right. Muted myself while I was eating. All right. Let's get a quick one for the eyes. Let's see. I think we can go just below like the brightest color. I think that's fine. Interesting. I'm gonna do another one for the earrings. Earrings are gonna be just be like a little dark green. He just got some sick, nasty gauges. Super sick, super nasty. I really like gauges, but I worry about my ears not being able to close up and having to get surgery. I still might end up getting them one day, but who knows? Maybe when I move out. Did the music stop? What just happened to the audio? Sorry, just a second. I can't hear anything. I hope that your eyes do not fall out. That would not be great. But just a minute, I'm trying to figure out what just happened to my audio because I cannot hear anything. Hold on, let me try playing something on YouTube real quick.
So you're going to war in ancient Crete.
Nope, can't hear that either. Okay, so I'm definitely like, plugged out of something. Hang on a second. So it's going to the stream then. It's just not me. Nope. Whoa. Oh, things are messed up right now. Come on. It's going to the right place. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. You go ahead. Thanks for stopping in anyways. I'm gonna see if I can get this figured out. Have a good one.
Making to.
Oh, that's playing. It is just my Spotify? How is that happening? This might break it. I had to close Spotify. Because my Spotify is really weird where if I close it, it just doesn't work. Like it'll only run once. I might have to like run it as administrator. Oh my goodness. Why? Why? Everything was working perfectly. Is it recording my audio? Because the light's not on either. Hang on. Test. Okay. It looks like it should be working on the stream end for whatever reason. Oh my goodness. I just have a black box for Spotify. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Close. Yes, close the program. That is what I'm saying. Don't report it to Microsoft. I don't care. Run as administrator. Okay, that worked. But will it play correctly? Yes, okay. Is it coming up on the... Okay, everything should be good. I don't know what happened there. It was literally like one song ended and it went to a entirely different place. Is this song just really loud? Yeah, I think the songs are just really loud. I think. Okay, whatever. That's gonna be something to fix on the back end. Okay. Let me get it back in the chat. We're back. I don't know what happened. Don't ask me. I only run the stream. Sometimes computers just don't like to work when they're supposed to. That's something I have to explain to like a lot of people when I help them with like their IT problems. Sometimes even if you do everything correctly, the computer will just refuse to work correctly. You just gotta give it a restart to see if it'll fix the stuff. Troubleshooting is kooky like that. Alright, where were we? I think we just gotta do the pants, the gun, and the phone. What is this spot? Oh, that's the earring. Okay, next. Bop, bop. We're gonna go... This is the pants. Pants are gonna be somewhere in between the jacket and the... Actually, let's make it darker than the jacket. Let's make it like a 20... I think 25% is the jacket. Yeah. So it's... Wow, that's only one step and it's pretty noticeable. But we're gonna go 15%. What are you? Is the hair 15%? The hair is 15%. Okay, that's fine. We're on the wrong layer. Cut it quick. Oh. Alright, you never trim it back in. Or, there you go. No, I hate that. Much better. Gives me less work to do. Okay. I think trench coat should go over it. No. We're good. Don't worry about it. Doesn't really matter what layer it's on. They should all be following their own borders. You can probably hear my hand squeaking on the tablet. Just trying to get clean lines. song's nice. It's very chill. Very groovy. There we go. Pant. Alright, right on top of the pant. We're going belt. This one doesn't have to be too much. It's gonna be just slightly brighter. Is it the same color as the pants? No. Oh, the jacket? No, it is not. Then the brightest thing is gonna be the buckle. The buckle's gonna stand out a bit. Oh, that's perfect. You can really tell like the pants stand out like that. Sorry, the belt is what I meant. And it's like right in the exact sweet spot for the overlay, because it makes it look get like a real brown color. How's the eye? Perfect. I'm wondering how I'm gonna do the gradient maps, because I'm not sure if I need to go too far with the gradient maps. Because, like I said, this is all supposed to be like kind of monochromatic. I'm not gonna stick too strictly to it though. I might do some stuff to just like spice it up. We'll see. Please, please, please stop crumbling. Munch. Okay. We're gonna go very dark for the boot. Just put it right under the pants layer because the pants are already trimmed well. I'm gonna go like 10%. Oop. There we go. Just. It's not under the pants. There we go. So now we're just left with gun and then, oh, belt buckle, I almost forgot. Belt buckle looks good already with the overlay, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Yeah, let's go like 45%. There's that with the overlay. Ooh, wow, that makes it bright. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep it at 45% because that's already like way brighter than I think I need it to be. But it's not like so bright that I think it's like a problem. Out of context, that little sound in the background kind of sounds like something you'd hear in like spooky haunted house music. It's like that weird instrument where you can just like, it's like a table guitar. I think that's what it is. Or it's that I think it's like that metal electronic magnetic instrument where it's, I don't know how to explain it. I don't have enough knowledge of instruments. Here we go. So it like barely stands out in the flats, but then you put on the overlay and pop. Ba-bam. What if I change the overlay to color? Okay, no. I think because it also includes it's gonna make it so that only the white parts end up being colored and then the dark parts don't have any. Okay, we're done with the lemon. Okay. Yeah, the belt buckle is really shiny, but it doesn't stand out too much. I think because of the shirt right above it, it's like already distracting. Oh, my neck. I think the only thing I want to change as far as like the gradient map that goes over everything is that I want to like more specifically tweak how strong some of the shadows are, because like the shirt should be light, but I don't like how light it is, and I want like the flow from dark to light to be a little bit stronger. So that should be pretty easy though. Once I get everything flatted out, I can use it as like a reference. You'll see. We'll see. We'll all see. You'll all see. The gun. We're gonna skip the gun for now. We're gonna do the cell phone because that's probably gonna take like 5 minutes. This is gonna just be dark. It's like a grayish, blackish cell phone. Nothing pretty. This is all utility, and it's almost definitely a burner that he's just gonna toss away. Honestly, it could be like Walmart branded or something, but or like something you find at a gas station. Do gas stations sell burners? I always imagine they do, but I don't think I've ever seen a cell phone at a gas station. I've seen like chargers. I've seen like really bad looking headphones. And then of course lighters. Oh my, please. Thank you. Alpha Lock might be like the greatest invention by digital artists that has ever existed. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna erase this little box. Is that gonna be too distracting? Well, let's see. Yeah, let's just leave it like that. Let's take off the overlay. Yeah, it's looking good. Now it's literally just the rifle. Now scars are a tan camouflage, but I think they also come in black. And I think the black might just look better. Because having like a lot of dark objects will just look good. This song's a little too aggressive right now. I say aggressive even though it's like not aggressive at all. It's just like compared to like all the other like chill low back beats. It's a little bit like, hey, let's dance, and I'm like, no dance. I'm introverted. We don't do dance here. What was I just thinking? Oh, scars. That is not what I was looking up. Can you just like look it up online? Does it tell you like what color? I don't know. Scar 15p. Does it tell you what color you can order it in? Bass Pro Shops, of course. Yeah. Rifles. Come on. Let's go with like the sniper variant. The Scar 20. Does it like have like a section for colors? Nah. That's too easy. What about the other one? Okay, maybe it's try a different sword. Guns.com. I feel like that's very simple. Yes, I'm 18. Unfortunately. None of these websites are letting you choose what color, but it does look like you can just buy which one you like. So we're gonna go black. I mean, it's art. I don't know why I'm acting like it has to exist in reality in any sense. see, have I had any drops? Go away. No, looks like everything's good on the recording end. So I'm gonna make this dark too, but not as dark as the tie. How dark is the tie? I think it was 10%. Yeah. Yeah, that's as dark as the tie. Let's go 15%. Is it gonna be noticeable? Yeah, let's go like 20% then. 20%. Just slightly darker than the jacket should stand out enough. We'll see. Ooh, sorry, there's a tickle in my ear. Don't know what that was. I'm gonna make the butt of the gun darker too. I might make this like multicolored, but I'll just keep it all in one layer because it's all just gonna be gun layer. Make some parts shiny, make some parts just fine. Do I still have that open? Okay, I do. Well, no, but sort of. So, let me in. Thank you. Let me pull it up just as a reference. Hold on just a second. Give me a second. Just had to do something off camera. Whoa, what just happened? Hello. Okay. I guess I'll just fix that. This is really confusing. I don't know why I just decided like, hey, you turn off the camera? We're just gonna not work anymore. Did anything else adjust? Something feels weird about the camera now. Like everything's like really orange. Maybe the saturation's too strong. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think it was always just strong and I didn't notice until everything reset. Okay. Back to this. Ah. And we're just gonna trim it off. I said undo. Thank you. And then eventually, once I get all like the colors kind of worked out, I'm gonna flatten everything. So that way I can just like edit on the spot. Just like little fixes here and there. Not have to worry about like exactly what layer is gonna be affected. And once I got like the colors pretty much like all decided, the gradients, the transitions, I'll be able to put in like last minute effects, stuff more directly. There's a patch in his skin. All right, back to gun. I like how I said this was gonna be like the stream where I finally get colors, and really it's still gonna be in black and white. We'll get to it. Oh no. I did it on the wrong layer, wasn't I? Yes, I did. Okay, but it might just be the only like the last like few brush strokes. Okay, I think it's just that part. Here we go. Trimmed it out. Well, hold on, I still gotta do it on the jacket too. Might have to bring up the jacket one shade lighter. We'll see. Let me trim it off and then we can decide. Nope, not that. Ooh, hold on. Let's cheat here. Here we go. I don't have to be super exact there. I could just use the line tool. Here we go. I think that's pretty much it. Okay, and then as far as the thing, the gun itself, I don't know if there's too many spots where it gets like really dark or really bright. It's a little hard to tell. It's kind of like all the same color. It's just how the light hits different parts of it. I think maybe the magazine's a darker shade. And that really might be it. I might do the suppressor a darker shade too. And then like some parts are metal, so like they kind of just blend in anyways. Just like this part. Maybe the scope too. I'm gonna do the grip maybe? And the suppressor. Nope. Forgot I did this all in one layer. Yeah, we like that. A little bit of a breakdown. Tiny detail no one's gonna notice. Okay, how's that looking? Okay. And then let's put the overlay. Bah! Interesting. There's not too much going on with the gun there, so it's fine. Alright. That's pretty much all the flats as far as that goes. So let's get the gradients. Before I do that, what are you? This is just an empty layer. There we go. That's kind of how it would look all together. Alright. Nope, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. So how we're gonna do this. So let's start. Where are you, skin? Okay. Filters. Oh, select opaque. And cut it out. Let's duplicate this as well. I'm gonna, from that select and cut it out. Select. or edit cut. I don't know why I just didn't do Control C, Control V. And put it right above. Okay. Control select from the jacket. Cut it out. Pop. And then I'm gonna put it right above the jacket. Just gonna do this piece by piece. What are you? Undershirt. Select from that. This might not work. Maybe it should be Control C, Control V. Let's go back. Let's go back. This is gonna take a second, but it's probably gonna be worth it. Probably. Hopefully. Control C. And then yeah, we can keep it on that way, like we can tell that it's working, and we can just turn it off later. Control C. Go back to the jacket. Control V. Okay. Select from opaque. Is there a hotkey for that? There's not. Control C. Control C. Put it right above there. Control V. And then we can fine tune from here for each like section. This is the tie, so Control C. Nope, that's not what I want. Hold on, I gotta select from the tie first. Grab the tie, select from opaque, place. Control C, select. No. Edit, copy. Go back to the tie. Control V. Alright, we're getting there. Just piece by piece. We can turn it off just to see how far we're getting. So pretty much every part that has any red to it. Oh. Piece by piece. Then I might merge them. Might duplicate them and then merge them. Might duplicate them and then merge them. I don't know how close, how the audio is on that end. We'll have to find out later. Oh, I didn't tell my friends that I'm streaming right now. Just a second while I let my friends know. Just please stop showing me all the hot streamers. I can't. I am a weak man. I am not strong enough to resist. I am not even on camera. Hold on. Or I'm slightly off camera. Here we go. Beautiful perfection. We're back. We're right back. We're so back. Everything's back. We've never been more back. It's never been better. All right, hair. Select. From pick. Pop. Pick. Replace. Where is the merge one? Oh, it's not even on. Okay. Control C. Go back to the hair. Control V. No. Not you. I didn't ask for you to be here. Hey, my Mipolo. I am still working on my lad. Thank you for popping in. I am like slowly just one by one getting things. What does that crown mean? Oh, you're a prime gaming lad? Yeah, I'm just in order to get all the like shading. Hold on. Hang on, how do I want to do this? There's so many layers. I have not named a single layer. I am such a bad person. Okay, here we go. So you see how there's all this shading and coloring? Like all the blacks, the whites. I'm trying to get it onto the base flats, which are here. So base tones, you see like the white suit, the darker jacket, the black tie. I have to like cut out all the pieces and put them on top of each other. There's like 4 duplicates of each other, and that's why I'm kind of struggling. Oh yeah, well it's a burner, so you know it's a cell phone that he's getting a text from. The basic premise of the piece is that he's getting a text waiting on the money to come in, and then he's gonna do the job. He's gonna do the deed. He's a hired killer. It's like that little burner. I hardly know her. I hate you so much. You are a bad person. You are a cruel individual. I guess I can do one for the eyes. I may as well. If I'm doing everything, I may as well do the eyes as well. Control C. Control V. Yeah, there's not gonna be like a tremendous amount of light on his eyes anyways. Or values on his eyes. Alright. Oh, same for the earring. Like this is just a tiny little thing. Control C. Wait, no. Control C. There we go. Control V. Yeah, it puts like a little sheen on his earring. What is this? What are you? Oh, is this boot? Select from opaque. Why does this song sound so loud? Where's the song? There you go. There we go. Control C. Back to the boot. Control V. Then the pants. Select from opaque. Control Z. Control V. I'm just saying it out loud so I remember. Okay, they're just all loud to me. No, hold on, let's do that backwards. There we go. I really hope the audio is not going to be screwy whenever I get back to like watching the stream afterwards, because that's gonna suck. It's really embarrassing when the audio is all screwy. I don't know how much streaming knowledge you would have, Mipolo, but I've heard. I think that a lot of people actually like listen to themselves when they stream, like they have the audio playing back into their ears, and I don't know if that's possible because like whenever I hear myself talk, like immediately I start like slowing down and like having a stroke, and I don't know, like, cause I get it, yeah. Because I know that like they keep they listen to themselves in order to make sure that their voice is coming through just fine. But like I can't talk whenever I have myself muted in my own ears, so all I hear is just the music and any audio that comes through. So like if somebody follows or subscribe, it'll pull up like a little notification. Yeah, it's very strange. Oh, like for like IT stuff, they like you have to like listen to yourself telling them how to troubleshoot. That's strange. There we go, nice and shiny. So once I do all this like Control C, Control V, I'm gonna be able to like fine tune each and every one, depending on like what cloth it's on. Like if it's on the belt buckle, if it's on the jacket. Congratulations on no longer being on the front lines. That sounds pretty awful. Cell phone, that's what this is. The place. I kind of like being on the front lines as far as like, because I do front desk at a hospital. There are some perks of that. It is customer service. So yeah, so you do have to like deal with people, and that's not fun because people are kind of terrible. I don't know if you've noticed. You might have noticed. But there's also kind of a fun aspect of like, it gets me a chance to like work on some of my my what's it called, introverted qualities. Engaging might be the right word. Well, I mean, sometimes because I can work on my, like I said, I can work on my introverted aspects and like I don't know, this sounds so stupid, but like I can work on small talk. Just be like, hey, soft skills, is that a word? I've never heard of that. But yeah, like just be like, hey, that weather outside is crazy, man. Hey, I know you're, you know, bleeding and all, but I mean, what is up with this weather? It's kind of crazy. It's kind of wacky. All right, we can turn that off now. Not that, not that, not that. Why are you like this? What are you? What is this? Huh? What is that? What is that? What is that? We'll fix it later. Oh, select, deselect. Okay. All right, so now each one is cut up into individual slices. So I can actually tweak the shading of each section of the jacket. Where's the jacket? Sorry. First, I want to work on the shirt. And then also just like meeting people. I mean, it's not like meeting people like, you know, any of these people are going to know my name after I meet them. But it's just like existing, you know, introverted, being an introverted personality. You have a lot of trouble just not staying in your room all day. So it's nice being able to like meet a lot of people at once or see a lot of people at once. You get a lot of those you just get to experience like meeting a lot of people and just seeing, you know, talking to them for like 5 seconds and then letting them on their way, which is kind of like what introverts want. Introverts desire, like they just want to say hi, and then that's pretty much it. It's just like hi, and then move on. You don't have to like be glued to them. You don't have to hold up a 20-minute conversation. I mean, you know me, like I'm introverted. I definitely have a lot of introverted qualities, but I have like an ability to be extroverted once I'm in like a comfortable environment. Yeah, exactly. It's not exactly what I was thinking, but I see your logic. Here we go. Does that show up on the camera? Yes. Okay, so you can see me tweak from behind the scenes. All right, so we're working on the undershirt. So I want this to be a lot darker. So let's try moving this. You have a lame way with words. Got him. Got him. Got him. It's just getting flatter. Like the colors are just becoming less vibrant. That's strange. Sorry, I got focused. Yeah, and then like also just like seeing people. I like seeing all different people and their experiences and their stories. Specifically in a hospital, it's a little different because instead of like, oh, my computer's not working or my program isn't working the way that it's supposed to, it's more like, hey, I was out smoking in my backyard and then this crazy dog just came up to me and just started monologue. Or like I was an idiot and I tried jumping over a table and then I did not do that successfully. So you're like, oh, this guy's an idiot. Okay, gotcha. But maybe he's a bit of a lovable idiot because like he's very aware that he made a mistake. So what did that do? Okay, so I dimmed things down on the shirt. Oops, wrong one. Oh, that's so annoying. Sorry, I think what I'm thinking of is like whenever people like don't like quietness, so they fill up, so they tell you the story even though there was no need for the story. And I get that too. When I'm just like, some people like they'll fill it in even when it's just like supposed to be a comfortable silence. When it's just supposed to be like, hey, give me like 5 seconds. You don't have to say anything. I'll get you worked out. And they're like, so anyways, I was doing this. So, isn't it crazy that, and I'm like, stop. It's like I said, like introverts kind of just want like 5 seconds of conversation. But some extroverts will be like, how about way more than 5 seconds of conversation? And I'm like, no, stop. Don't do that. That's bad. We don't like it. Okay. Ooh, really dark on the jacket. Let's turn it down to. Ooh. If I invert it, it's really cool. Can't make it too much darkness. Oh wait, hold on. What if I just change the color of the bright parts? Oops, not like that. Okay, I can kind of tweak it. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. I change this to be a little bit darker. Or actually, hold on. Let me just take it out. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay. I'm remembering how maps work now. So let's try making it like a brighter, more saturated color. So like the color in between can like pick things up. Like maybe darker, just kind of like that. It's such a like small tweak that you don't even notice it, but it somehow changes everything. That's sick. And it looks like he's wearing a brown jacket now, which is not the intended side effect, but I'm okay with that. Yeah. The only downside of hospitals is like, I mean, it's the downside of everything where you work with front people. Some people are just really, really rude and really, really mean. I mean, I've already told you guys that like I had a guy threaten to stab me. It wasn't fun. But it was also kind of fun. It was it was a little fun because like he was really crazy. He was really wild. He was really kind of silly. A tad silly if you think about it. Yeah, pretty much. It is but I think if you like talk to anybody that works in a hospital, they'll all say like the same thing. It is the stories that you get at a hospital are really kind of fun. So like no matter how much like the work itself sucks, it's kind of fun. It's kind of cool. It's like the morbidness of it. Like sometimes you just like to see what happens to the human body. Not too much. I don't usually like stare too much, but I did know people who were at the hospital who would like literally no business near a certain patient, but they'll just like hang around the room because like they think it's neat. Or like everybody that I've met that works at a hospital is a little bit of a gossip. So they'll like peek into the charts just to find out what happened. Just be like, oh, what's happening to this guy? Because it seems like they're busy. So they'll like look into the chart and just be like, okay, that's what's going on. Because I mean, if everybody's busy and like running towards a direction, like you want to know what's happening, even if it technically has nothing to do with you. And also like you do ask permission. Like if you're not just like looking over their shoulder, for no reason. You do ask the patient like, hey, is it alright if I just stand here for a minute? Not me, because I'm not that curious. Like I'm good. But some people would like watch people get stitched up, and I'm like, I'm good. I'm a little bit of a coward, you see. I consider myself a bit of a coward. Okay, where's the skin? The shirt, for some reason, I'm not able to do too much with. I think it's because it's technically almost white. It is not giving me a lot of range. So I'll see if I can figure that out later. We're gonna work on the skin. So for the skin, I think I just want to make more of like a saturated in-between color. So this is the shadow color that it's working with. So not that, but right in between the two. Sorry, I need to get closer to this skin. So like that color, I want to tweak, but obviously not that strong. I just wanted to show off like where I'm going. Then we could probably like tweak it. So it's not so like blindingly weird. Just playing around with the curves. Like that gave him a little bit more color. Yeah, you can see. I wonder if we can dial it down just a touch. Just a touch. Bring back a little bit of the paleness because I do want him to kind of look like a little bit of a ghost. Like that. There we go. Then the hair. These are like the main areas that I really wanted to tweak by doing all this. Because obviously there's areas that I don't care about, like the earring doesn't need to be super specific. Yeah, bringing in a lot of good color there. So before, after. It's a much more saturated look. Like it's you can tell it's a dark color. This one makes it feel more of a gray color. I think, anyways. That's what I'm going for. I think the jacket was probably like the best one out of all the changes that I made. then I think we just need the pants. I think the pants are the only ones that look like they could use it. Pants and boots. Boots and pants and pants and boots. Property. There we go. Properties. I hate when the camera's slightly off and I can't move it. It's a little bit darker on the pants. Let's see, can we bring up the like lighter tone at all? See if we can make it darker. Oh yeah, we can definitely make it dark. Holy crap. Like that. That's amazing. Is it work? Oh, I think I know why. Okay, so it looks like the darker areas, I can change a lot, and then the places where it's like really bright, I cannot. So maybe that's something I need to fix on my end. Hold on. Where's the shirt? Where's the undershirt color? All right, we're gonna lock this. What is this? That is gray 80%. So let's go like 60. Then turn everything back on. There we go. Now we're working with color. Now we have something actually like to play with. That feels like a good in between. I like it. I like a really strong brightness. Like a little bit, making both the shadows and the lights pretty strong there. There we go. All right, I think we're good. Maybe the skin is still a little bit too saturated. He does look like he's brighter than everything else. Which might make a sort of sense, but wasn't the goal. Because the skin is going to be like the only one that actually absorbs light like that, but it's a little too noticeable, a little bit too strong. But that's why we're doing this. It's all just piece by piece, tweak by tweak. Just slightly less saturated. Bringing the shadows a little stronger. Maybe the lights are a little bit too light. Before, after. Before, after. I think that's stronger too. Okay. So just as a test. I don't know how to test this actually. Let's duplicate this. Okay. Put this under. I'm gonna delete all the merged. Delete. I'm deleting all the gradient maps just for like testing. Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay. I got a better way to test. Okay, down. There we go. Okay, so this is after, before, after. There are some aspects that I like, some aspects that I don't. Let's keep looking. Okay, I think the gun and tie need to be tweaked a bit. They needed maybe just a little tiny bit of color. The skin and the undershirt are a little too smooth. Something about that is a little off to me. Like, or sorry, the opposite. It's not smooth enough. It got very rough. So this was it before. This was it after. Like it really got eaten up a lot more than I would have wanted, and I don't know what caused that. It's all right. Let's tweak that. So first, let's do the undershirt. See if I can make the transition a little bit more smooth. Because I don't know why it looks so dissolved. That's skin. That's the undershirt. I think I accidentally added one in there. That made the transition funky. So then we can make it a little bit further in order to make it a brighter color, I think. Yeah, we can make it a little bit brighter by pushing it further away. We could probably leave it like right there. And then probably the same thing with the skin. I think I added a saturation for like a... I think some people call it a Terminator line, and then some people call it... what's the word? Subsurface scattering, but it's whenever there's a more saturated color in between because the light gets absorbed by the skin and it emits like a really bright red light. And I try to replicate that by having like by the Terminator line, the place where it gets like a little bit brighter. You see here where it's like I'm just gonna use a pen. Yeah, so you see here where the skin is kind of pale, here where the shadow is kind of dark, and then right in between is like a brighter section, and that's because the light's gonna hit the part and make it a little bit more saturated on the edges. It's a fun little art technique that I've tried to use. I think on here though it is looking a little funky. So just a second, let me compare and contrast just to make double check. Yeah, I like it's a little bit, it's way smoother of a transition. I think maybe it's just the shadow doesn't reach out far enough, but we'll see. We'll see if I can tweak it. So where's the skin? Where's the flesh? Okay. So let's see. Push the saturation a little further out. I think that might be good. Bring this a little closer in. I think it usually gets like too rough if the little arrows are too close to each other, because then it's gonna be just like nothing but a sharp transition. So let's try that. This is just me experimenting with gradient maps. I still wouldn't say like I'm anywhere close to like mastering this technique. Yeah, there you go. I think it's almost exactly the same now. It's just a difference in color and saturation. There we go. Fixed just like that. Wait, hold on. Let me check the hand too, because the hand's also like easy to miss. Yeah, it's just darker and a bit more saturated, which is exactly what I want. And then let's do the gun and tie, and then we should be good. and then I'm gonna try to like just slap together the background because I have like another hour of this. Oh, I shouldn't do that in microphone. Oh god, dear, please give me strength. Okay. Sad. Oh, it's a Chad. Why do I have a Thad hairstyle? Sorry, in the DMs, my Mipolo called me, said my hair looks like a Thad, and I just rubbed my hair, so now I'm not even gonna know what he meant. My hair looks very thin and wispy. It's because I just changed the color. Now it's blue. You guys might have noticed. Might not have because the camera's a little screwy. Whatever. My hair is my hair. Full screen. But yeah, I'm gonna just tweak the gun, tweak the tie, and then we're gonna be moving on to just slapping together the background. The background might take a lot of time actually, because I'm just now realizing that I haven't done any like real sketch work as far as how the buildings are gonna be designed, and that might end up being an issue. We'll see. Sorry, I had some chocolate in my teeth. Just double up on the colors. Just really, just give it a punch. Give it a punch. Going back to the boob. I said gun and tie, but I actually also want to do the boot. Is this changing anything? What is going on? Did I ever do this correctly? Oh, this is the wrong layer. The wrong group. This is the right one. Now I gotta find the boot. Okay, now I can do it. It looks like it's so dark that I might not be able to change it. Hold on, I put up. Okay. Keep you all the way to the left. See if I can make you brighter. Yeah, you can make it a little brighter, but I'm not gonna make it too bright. Just like that. I think just like a ghost of color. And then see if I can tweak the light to be brighter. There we go. It's really sweet. It's just like I can't really do too much with the brightness on it because it's just a very dark shoe. I'm gonna have to probably make like one more pass of like highlights, but we'll see. Is there a gradient that goes over the entire character? Hang on a second. Okay, so this should be the one where it originally came from. Oh, I did have one, but I never turned it back on. That's not good. I think I could still do that in a really easy way. Gonna make it a multiply. Gonna make a gradient tool. Make it on the character. Okay, do that backwards. Make it just effective. Just dull it down. I think like 40%, maybe around there. I'm gonna dull it down, that way the focus is a little bit more on him. I mean, I already like kind of shaved everything around for the top half to be more focused, but the gradient, shadow gradient from the bottom to the top is a very easy, quick way that I think helps. Use all the tools available. I can just keep that there and then turn it on when I need it. Whenever we get closer to finalizing everything. All right. What's next? Oh, yeah, that's right. Cell phone's good. Cell phone's perfect. We're gonna leave that there. That's doing some funny stuff. Sorry, I'm trying to find the right blend mode for this, because I'm wondering if there's any way for it to get any color. Oh, soft light, there we go. I wish it was stronger. And there we go. Perfect. And then this one needs to come up. Oh, it's on darken for some reason? What in the world? There seems to be an issue. There we go. Hang on, let me turn this just down so I can actually see through it and clean it up. Alright, now we can turn it back. There we go. Just doing a lot of stretching. Gives me a second to think about what I'm doing. Nope, not multiply. Overlay's close. Screen. Nope. Hard light. That's. I think I already tried hard light. Color. Nope. Addition. Definitely not. Wait, hold on. No. Maybe screen, but like a little transparent? No. Saturation. I don't know why I thought saturation would work. Luminosity, but a little less bright. Not really. Wow, none of them keep the color. They're either too weak or way too strong. That's fine. We're just gonna keep it there. Oh, I think the tiredness is starting to set in a bit. Anyways, I keep forgetting that I need to hurry up and do the tie and gun. Okay. Just a little bit, a lot more color on it. A little bit less of the gray, but it still has like a light on there. It still kept a little bit of the shadow. Yeah, that's good. And then the tie as well. Where's the tie? There it is. It's hiding from me. Yeah, that's just a little bit more saturation. Yeah, that's good. I think that's about all we needed. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do one more compare and contrast before those last minute tweaks with the more specific gradients after. It's overall much nicer, smoother, not smoother, but a much nicer gradient. And I could add a lot more color into it. Hold on 1 second, I'm gonna mute myself while I finish this. All right, that's done. I'm gonna move it somewhere else. Away from me. Be gone. Coffee. Hello. Sparkling water. Let me full screen this. Okay. Getting step by step there. I'm a little terrified from here because now we're in a zone that I don't know entirely if I was ready for it. I'm gonna name these real quick so I know what these are. Flats maps. I don't know what this is. Waste flat. But for some reason it doesn't show up. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's all part of a layer that's not visible. Or a group that's not visible. What is this? This is it's not a gradient map, it's not a flat, it's a render. Okay, we're gonna go with render group. I'm gonna put that under. Gonna put you under. Okay. So now we have memory of these are like posterity basically. What are you again? That is not a copy of gradient maps. What are you? A copy of a render. Wait, no, there is a. Never mind. It is a copy of a gradient map. I just can't. I just couldn't see it originally. So what are you? Just two of the same thing. We could probably delete this one then. Label these as pink so I know that they're just. I could probably safely say, oh, I know what this is. I know this was back when I wanted the base layer to be darker, so I just made a layer for it. So I'm gonna delete that because I'm pretty sure I've already like made copies of it, and just like they're in multiple groups now. All right, so the flats maps, line art. We can just call this line art. I'm gonna call this cell phone light. Okay. Then we're gonna call this room light. And then this is just a reference. We can probably delete that, but we're gonna keep it for posterity, just in case. Who knows? I might need it again. Oh Lord. Okay. Try not to stress out too much. It's not working, but it's okay. Hmm. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how this is working. Oh, hold on. I think I see. Okay, I see. This is a very weird way that I decided to do it. I think I might delete it. Okay, that's fine with me. Sorry, I'm doing this on camera. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. I think that accidentally deleted the chat history. Ate like stew before this, so I got like meat just like in between my teeth. I need to floss like as soon as I'm done with this. Oh my god, I messed up the camera again. But this time I know how to fix it. But I like complaining anyways. Ah, there we go. Whoa. What is this? What's going on here? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, building. That's what the lines are. Oh, okay. I see. The rain was included in the guide? No. Where's the... Oh, rain guide. Okay. So we can turn that off. Why does it not change anything? Because there's no layer underneath. There we go. Not sure what's making it darker. Because it should be bright green. Because right now it's on normal. But for whatever reason. No, it's because this is multiply. Okay, it's coming together now. Why does it feel like none of the layers are working the way they're supposed to? This is weird. Why is it not like working at all? It's on erase, so the cloud should be erasing from the background. So it should be black clouds above. But it's not doing anything. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, I see now. Okay, it's all coming together. I'm gonna delete this group. So now the background is just all one group. Because I don't know what that was doing. And I really have to pee. So I'm gonna be back. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So we're just gonna slap some paint on here, and we're gonna like it. I'm gonna like it. We're gonna like it. I'm gonna like it. Everyone's gonna like it. Because no one has criticisms for me. It is all just good, good, good. I'm having trouble with my earbuds. I've never messed with my microphone stand before. Hold on. There we go. It's always kind of weirded me out that it was like hanging at an angle like this. So I just straightened it out just a little bit. It's still not straight, but it's just a little bit more straight. Can I make it more straight? No? Okay. Now it is completely straight. I don't think there's going to be an issue with that. Hello. Sorry. Just felt like playing with it. Okay. Let's stop distracting myself and avoiding the what we got to do. So, just a quick second. I do want to check something real quick. So, one of the references I usually go to for like how to do backgrounds, especially like this specific kind of backgrounds, is I use Ghost in the Shell as a reference a lot because I think they have wonderful backgrounds. Like the original 19 whatever. $19.95. Like they have just some of the most gorgeous backgrounds ever. And they're all like painted. Why are you all the way down there? Go all the way to the top of the freaking thing. So yeah, like they actually like painted all of these things, and it's just incredible. Like you can see like the strokes even. And like I wish I had like a morsel of this talent. Like this is just like, and I mean it's like a single frame almost, I think, in the movie. So let me pull out another one. Sorry, I'm looking for one that has a background that's a little bit more similar to what I'm going for. I'm going for more of the Upperscape City. So here we go. Now I found it. So this is a little bit more closer to where I want to go. And I'm trying to remember exactly what the moves are to get this like looking how I want it to be. Wait. Sorry, 1 second. Wait. Getting myself in just the right spot. I'm a short person, so I can never have a chair that actually fits me. I mean, I've seen those chairs that you can actually push the like seat to be smaller, and that might be what I need, but I can't afford a chair that's that customizable. Here we go. So I think I'm seeing it. I finally figured it out. So the building at the top starts this darker shade, or even this darker shade here, and it's slowly transitioning to this color over here. So it's a gradient. So start with a dark color for the tower, and since light is coming from the bottom of the city, it's going to be slowly lightening up everything. So we have a few buildings of different shades, so we're going to do this with all of them. So it starts here, goes here, gets even brighter on this building. So this is basically what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a few different shades. So some might be more of a darker, redder shade. Some of them maybe even I don't know, like an orange shade. We're gonna have like those. So maybe we can start out by flatting out what are they gonna be the base tones for each building. And it doesn't have to be a huge variety. It looks like it's literally just like 3 different palettes, maybe even 2, with just like different levels of like lighting. And then each building gets its own shading. And then we're gonna have to figure out how to get the heckin' windows to look like this. Or well, sorry, the windows don't have to look like this, but it would be cool. I do have brushes that I think to cheat that. And I might just do that. Just at least for like some aspects of the building. I think we're gonna still have to like lay out some of the grander aspects of it. Well, let's see. I think it would be in details. Let's do skinny. I like to make it just wide enough for 5 brushes. I think there's like a city. What is the name of this one? This one's brick wall. It's a good brush. So it's more of like the texture of a brick wall, less of a actual like tool for that. This is like just buildings, but this is like far in the background. So this is like if like you're hundreds and hundreds of miles away, where buildings become ants. Same with this one. That's just like a skyline. But I know there's one that's like actually just the windows of a building. Maybe it's near the bottom for W. Yeah, so here you go. These are just like window blocks. And you can get specific ones. If you want to do it like that, it's probably more. Okay, so yeah, something like this. I think this could work really well. It's one of those cheating brushes that, you know, like sometimes you're just gonna deal with the fact that it's easier to just do it cheat. Because there's no way. I mean, look at that. That's pretty close. So hold on, let me see if I can get like even that exact dark shade. Like, come on, that's insane. How close? That's pretty similar. So yeah, I'm freaking out internally, but I think we actually have like a lot of tools at my disposal, and I'm gonna see if I can just like slap on some colors. So first, let's get the right layer. So like I said, we're gonna start with doing the base colors. So like 3 different colors, 2 different colors. And just swap them around on the buildings to like get them the right way. I'm even thinking of maybe doing it as in black and white shades, but I'll see. So I wonder if that's gonna be like saturation or luminosity. Let's try. So black. Ooh, sorry, let me get like an actual brush. Most use. So black, gray. Okay, yeah. And slightly brighter. So yeah. I'm gonna go for like darkest color. We're gonna go like 10, so only a few buildings should have these. Did it seem like there was a direction with these? No, it kind of seems all over the place. Or maybe it was foreground, midground, background. I think that might be the shading technique. So the foreground are these brighter blue buildings. Hold on, let's go all the way back. There we go. So maybe this is like foreground here, midground here, and then background. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like there's that much of that. Hello? Okay. I was wondering the undo button stopped working. But yeah, let's go back. Luminosity. Okay. Oh, let's take off the reference now. Bye. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buildings. 9, I think, with the one under his feet. So let's go. I think I'm gonna leave this one that he's standing on out of the way. We're just gonna focus on the other ones. Let's also take down the building guides, just make it way less bright. That's not an eraser. Let's use the straight line brush. I might separate them by building too. I'm gonna take out the clouds too. Try to stay focused. So one building. What color are we on? I already forgot. Normal. Gray 30%. So we're gonna go gray 15%. I'm gonna do this building right here. Let's even take him out for a minute. Line art, lights, flats, and maps. Oh my god, I was on the wrong layer, so I have to undo. I want to die. Here we are. Interesting. Why does this one work? I guess because you can't get any brighter. So instead of gray 30%, we're gonna go gray 50%. So again, we're just gonna use a straight line tool. might even put this all in a group. Hold on, let me do it that way too. Group, make a luminosity, and make these normal. That way, like, it's just gonna be like all the buildings in one group, but I can still keep each building separate. Okay. I'm going to choose another one to also make the same color. I'm going to do this guy over here. Wow. The dog just walked in and opened the door so rudely again. And now he's trapped. Do you have anything to say for yourself? Oh, you filthy little goober. You weirdo. You little goober. You're on camera, you know that? I've let them all know that you're opening my doors and refusing to close them behind you, you rude little animal. You disgusting little creature. Okay, I'll put you down. I'll stop bullying you. Almost done. I think basically I'm just going to be able to flat out the buildings, and that should be it for the stream. It's getting pretty late, and I do have a hard out. Yeah, let's do good colors. I'm going to go for the other color as well. What was that, 30%? I'm going to go for this building right here. Oh my god. He just walked right in again. This dastardly animal. He's ready for bed. We're just gonna organize these by like layer. just a peek at what it looks like without the guides. Bop, bop, beep, bop. There we go. You can see it kind of coming together, especially like right here, where it's like pretty sharp. I'm gonna make the building guide just above the buildings themselves, because that just makes sense to me. Yeah, I clicked the wrong layer. Okay. This one's gonna be behind the other one. So this one right here. I'm gonna do that one. Should be a second shade, maybe gray 60. Let's see how bright that is. Not bright enough. Maybe like a 45, 40. $65. Yeah, 65 is probably like the last shade. Oop, I forgot how to do this entirely. I'm already forgetting my own process. About like 20 pixel brush. Should be sharp enough. Just gotta fill out the corners. Then I can just smash the bigger brush in there. This is supposed to be under this one. There we go. Maybe this building right in front of that one is also going to be this 65% gray. If the dog was mine, I'd set up a dog cam. But alas, he's not. There's my older brother's dog. He simply likes to exist here sometimes, when he so chooses. As of course, this is his house, not mine. The dog has free reign to do whatever he wants. Little guy. Okay. fun little effects. How many buildings are left? I think 2 more? Yep, 2 more. Just 1 tower here and 1 tower here. I wish I could have something darker than 30. How dark can I make it before it doesn't show up? %20 still shows up. 15% does not. 10% does show up. As does 0. Ooh, maybe we can do it like that. I think we're gonna keep it a multiply actually. So before this layer, so down 1. And we can just like change the color later, so it's a little bit more wider separation. Just a bit of a wider separation in it. What do I have for you? 65%, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna make this one a 65% as well. The middle building, I don't know. So easy peasy, just make this straight line tool. I'm on the wrong layer, but I caught it early, so that's okay. Maybe I should keep the luminosity just so I can see what I'm doing. Because I was having trouble even seeing anything. When did that? Okay. Then one last building. We'll probably go with this darkest color. I think it was 30%. I think that'll be like a good... let's go 20%. Yeah, that way it stands out over everything else. Alright, now I gotta find which layer is the right building. That one. This one's supposed to go all the way under. Nope, that's not an eraser. All right. Then what if we make it a multiply? Whoa, jeez. So this one up front, I want to change. So what color? I think it was at 30%. So we're gonna go like 45. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Maybe like a 50 actually. Maybe like a 55. Maybe like a 70. What does pure white do? Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to find like a good color that's not the base color and then also helps it like push it out. What? Why is it not changing the right one? Oh, that's the middle tower. Whoops. That's the one. Clicking the wrong building. just this one in the back I think is a little too dark. And the middle tower is also too dark. It was like 20%. Let's go like 40. There we go. I wonder, can I make the contrast stronger with the filter?
Did you get up today? Whoa. And are you doing okay?
Merge it.
Whoa. Did you leave it all behind?
Filter adjust. Cross adjustment curve. Bip, bam, boom. So we're gonna bring up the lights. Bring up the mediums. Bring down the darks. I'm just gonna play with this for a second. Nope. Can you see this on the camera? Yes, okay. So you can see me kind of screw with it. Hold on, let me test. Yeah, you can definitely see what I'm doing. Just trying to make the contrast between the levels a little bit more noticeable.
Pause and take a second. I promise that you won't regret it. 'Cause all we had is here and now. All we had is here and now. All we had is here.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep it like this. Okay. So now, how do I want to bring up the lightness? I got lost. Hold on. Sorry. Where's the building? Oh, I see. I clicked the wrong one. I didn't make a new layer. That's not too bright. Oh, I guess because it's on luminosity. I'm seeing a flaw. Luminosity might be just best. Oh, wait, let me see what the person in the background. Sorry, the main character. Yeah, it's funny without line art. Let's see which would look better. So this is luminosity overlay. Overlay is interesting. I'm not against that. Apply. And then you're gonna burn absolutely none. Color dodge, interesting. Divide actually work. Oh, it actually inverts everything. That's interesting. So the lighter buildings are actually dark, and the darker buildings are light. Usually, divide just completely breaks what I'm doing because it's not usually how I do it. I think we're gonna go with multiply, and I think I'm gonna have to just let's make a duplicate. Or how do I want to do this? Okay, yeah, let's do it like this. Duplicate. Gonna take the color of whatever it's supposed to be. To take this combined color. Okay. Not sure if this is working yet, but just pieces step by step. Okay. All right, now we can group them. Okay. So this is the regional. Identical. And now these are normals and they're not like luminosity or multiplier or anything. So I can individually make them whatever color I want. Or whatever, I can add whatever gradient I want. So this is the building in front. So let's try this again. Oh, we're in our, no, that's not working. Okay, so it's working, but I have to get it on the right. All right, so now let's try to do it. Okay. Now it's starting to work. Don't worry, Jizuke, he's coming. Stop whining. Oh, I really gotta finish up. I'm almost done. This is just a tester. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this bright red color or not. But just so I can see how this effect is gonna look. There's still more work to do. There we go. And then for this layer, my tablet dead. What's going on? There we go. I think it did die for a second. I left it on while I wasn't using it. Well, instead of doing that, what if I just use a really big soft brush? That's not what I wanted to do. I think I accidentally... Okay, nothing happened. We're good. Here we go. Now we're gonna keep it normal. Okay. Or maybe overlay would work best. Yeah, that's what I want. Oops, not that. And then just the clouds. It's coming together, lads. It's coming together. It's coming home. I don't know what that British thing is. Hold on a second. World Cup. It's coming. Oh, it is just. It's coming home. But yeah. All right. So this is where we're gonna leave it for today. now comes the hardest part, which is finally getting all the details of the building worked out. I'm pushing it with my nose for some reason because that's what my brain thought I needed to do. So yeah, working on the buildings, tweaking the colors. Maybe we still move things from here and on. I'm not exactly sure. From the start, I planned on this being a monochromatic palette, but right now I think I'm reaching the point where my brain is so frazzled that like I don't even know what this is going to be. But I'm having fun working on things that I haven't tried before, and I think overall it's still gonna look great. Like it's still gonna we've already had like all the bones are pretty much structured really well. So no matter what kind of like coat of paint I'm gonna put on it, kind of literally and figuratively, it's gonna end up looking pretty decent. I think what's really gonna like pull it all together is once I get some like cool, interesting building design, some interesting like lights and signs, maybe like those big billboards you see in like Blade Runner, where like there's huge screens with people's faces and they're kind of like floating. We'll see if I can do all that and I don't lose my mind. Yeah. Let me go and do my sign off for the week. So make sure to check out my Instagram. I like to plug that first because that's usually where I stay the most active. I post pretty decently on there, maybe once every week or other week. I try to do every week, but I'm a little lazy. You guys might have noticed. Am I even on camera when I'm talking? It's a little too far back. There we go. But yeah, make sure to check out my Instagram. That's usually where I keep things most up to date. Like I said, I try to post once a week. It's linked down there linked down below. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. But yeah, I really appreciate any kind of like follow, like anything that you do on that Instagram. Even a comment would be cool. But yeah, it just helps me feel way better about my art. I just really like being able to spread it around and have people see what I do. And every like little thing means a lot to me. Make sure to check out my DeviantArt if you want to see some of my older artwork. I also post stuff that I don't usually post on my Instagram, whether I think it's not good enough or it's not really like gonna communicate with that audience a little bit better. DeviantArt's a lot more widespread, and it also has a lot of my old artwork. So if you want to see kind of like where I came from, you can catch a lot of that there too as well. As cringy as a lot of my old artwork used to be, it is what it is. I accept what it is. It helps me evolve knowing that I came from that. But yeah, feel free to check that out. I'll also link down below. Importantly, my YouTube channel. So I have 2 YouTube channels. So there's one which is a full stream archive. So that is the entirety of the streams just uploaded on YouTube for posterity. And then I also make time lapses of each video of each work session. So you'll see that you can catch up with the entire session within 5-minute chunks. So if you just want to see what I did while you might have missed the stream, you can catch up over there. They're nice music, it makes me look like I know what I'm doing. It's really fun experience, really fun time. And then whenever I finish a piece, I do what is called I call a supercut. So that's going to be all the time lapses of a piece combined into one bigger time lapse, maybe 10 to 12 minutes. And those are really satisfying to watch because you get to watch the first little bit of sketch lines all the way to the last little bit of rendering and final touches. It's incredible seeing all of my artwork to come together. It's crazy. It's wild. It's wacky. And I enjoy editing those too. They're really fun. But the only other things is only other things I'd like to plug. All of these are down below. Is I do commission work, so if you want me to do a commission for you, a character that you like, a character or an OC that you make that would like somebody's interpretation, you can go and talk to me. I also do like tabletop RPG characters, D&D characters, Vampire the Masquerade. So if you want me to work on your character, you want me to help out with your designs and stuff like that, you want to just talk about your characters, I'm always willing to listen. I like working on characters, and I like helping make a character that really represents what you were going for. Really tries to make your character look as cool as you want them to be. And then also, if you don't want to do all the work that goes into a commission, you can also check out my donation link down below to my PayPal. I'm not in dire need, but any little bit of helps me feel like I'm appreciated and like I'm spending my time I'm just here just to hang out, but it feels, you know, really satisfying, and it also goes towards like helping me spend more time doing Twitch and improving some of the stream qualities, like, you know, better microphones, better camera equipment, better art supplies. All of that really helps. Yeah, you know, it just feels nice. You know, it's like giving an artist a little bit of money for their work really makes them feel like they're appreciated and that they're respected for the amount of time and effort and all the work that they put into master whatever skills they do. Master, quote unquote, you know, learn, whatever you want to call it. But again, that's gonna be everything. I really appreciate everybody was here, even if you're only here for a few minutes, even if you're only here for a few seconds. I just appreciate anybody taking the time out of their day to hang out, see my artwork, meme around in chat, flooded with like little emotes. We do like flooding emotes in here. I love flooded emotes. It's very silly, very goofy. It's a little distracting, but I like it. Anyways, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be everything. Thanks again. I'll be here next Tuesday, every Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I don't have any plans, so we should be just fine to keep going. One last time, thank you. You have a good night. Bye-bye.